Okay. This is going to be the last one. After that, I'm going to bed. Well, if someone hadn't taken so much time in the bathroom. You tried drying two giant fluffy ears quickly without hurting yourself. See you after class. I find an empty seat near one of the bottom rows, this time on the right of someone I know. Hello, Blake. You're not sitting with your team? Good morning, Noah. And not today. Arrived late? No, Weiss has been trying to give us fashion advice for the last 24 hours. Ouch. Oh, I feel kind of responsible for some reason. So history of Remnant. This is my first time taking this class. What's the professor like? Professor Ooblik. He's wise and knowledgeable, just like Professor Port, though he's a tad... good morning to you all, students. I hope you had an eventful break, and that you come back to the academy well-rested and ready to tackle the well of knowledge that the teachers at Beacon are willing to prepare to impart to you. What the hell was that? Eccentric. I turn to observe the bottom of the classroom where the stage has been taken by a green and white blur, who I guess was the source of that white noise from before. Oh my god, that's our professor, isn't he? It's alright. He slows down for important parts. Today, children, we will be reviewing the history of prehistoric remnant and their approach to survival. That's slow. I think it's best you start taking notes. My poor wrist. Oh, Aura, why don't you protect me from this? It's almost over. Try to resist. So taking into account what we've discussed so far, what knowledge we surmise about the Grimm? About the Grimm. Despite all having to deal with the Grimm and Anakin, the only thing these ancient tribes had in common was that they avoided hunting and foraging at night. A tribe harassed by Babels would cover themselves in mud before heading out. Others who lived in Opal territory lived and carried phosphorus. What do these habits that had become laws among the gathering of humans and faunas tell us about the Grimm? Maybe they tell us that... Wait a minute. Babels are similar to wolves, and they cover themselves in mud, while Opal are kind of like bats and phosphorus? Are Grimms by any chance more like their animal counterparts than one would think? Precisely, young man. Very well put. I knew it. Grimm are creatures of darkness and nightmares, and they take the shape of things that scared our ancestors and hunted their dreams. No one knows the reason for this, but the fact is every species of Grimm different characteristics, rules, we should say. Yeah, bye-bye. You won't see an aquatic Grimm on the land. For example, only winged Grimm can fly, and with few exceptions, Opal having a bad sight are very sensitive to bright lights, and hiding your scent aids in escaping a Babel's notice. Oh, so that's why. Now you may be thinking that hunters, this is unusual knowledge to you, but if you ever happen to be out on the field without ore, without dust, and without weapons, your knowledge and your wits will be the only things left between you and an untimely demise. Yeah, I should probably write this down. And that's all we have today, children. Our first week will be mostly reviewing, but we will get into new material starting next week. Have a nice week. Have a nice day. That was an experience. He does seem like a good professor. You were right. Just wish he didn't get so hard to follow at times. Well, I guess we can think of it as training. If we ever get to the point where we can pick up what he's saying, we can pick up everything. I guess so. Either that, or he must be, or it must be some kind of magical brew he's drinking. I can't tell if my lips are here or not. What should we do here? I'm trying to remember what it is that we can do here. Let's see, what can we do here? How much? We're at to 50. Welcome. No. I guess either cooking or let's see what to do here in the afternoon. Hello, I heard that you were looking for help. Oh, you're a student, aren't you? Someone of Aura would definitely be useful in the kitchens. Huh? What does Aura have to do with cooking? Have you seen how much you kids eat on a daily basis? Having to prepare all that food for you to integrate takes some drastic measures. Okay. You can come help on the afternoons whenever you're free. Now put on an apron and get in there. Sure. Should be easier than working at a dust shop. No one's hiding in a back room this time. Boss! The oven again! Holy shit. That's not what I think it is. She got out of the cage. Shoot her! New guy, mind bringing the spices in? Finally, something new. Just how much of this stuff do you go through in one day? Oh my god. Good job for the first day, kid. I have newfound respect for the cooks everywhere now. Here's your pay. Don't spend it all in one place now. Thanks. I'll see you at dinner, I guess. Oh gosh, just thinking about cooked food is making me sick right now. I think I'll go with cookies and tea today. Good morning, Noah. You had an uninterrupted and restful night of sleep. I did, good to know. Hold up, I need to check something. How does she know that exactly? Wednesday, day 3. Itchy ear. That hurts. Yes, we managed to arrive in time to get seats today. Considering our first class is combat, I don't think we'll be doing too much sitting around. Combat class. We're going to spar against fellow students and have been told to bring our weapons. I'm kind of nervous. Penny, remind me again who's the professor in charge of this class? Oh, it's actually an acquaintance we've already made. I'm about to ask Penny for clarification when she walks in and the entire classroom falls silent. Good morning, children. I hope you've enjoyed your break, because that's the last extended one you'll get for a long time. I also hope you haven't slacked off too much. Still as intimidating and commanding as I remember you, Miss Glinda Goodwitch. I garbled that. Before we begin, I wanted to inform you that we have a new team of students among the first years. You have already met them, but I'd like to make a formal introduction. And there's the attention of the classroom on us. Meet Jacqueline B. Ivory, Penny Polendina, Noah D. Cadnys, and Evelyn Demrot, making up Team Jade, led by Miss Ivory. Eh? But there's no A. Did I miss the A? No, Nora. You didn't miss the A. There is no A. I'm pretty sure that was Ren and Nora. That's going to be a running joke, I fear. Now, to rectify what I said earlier, formal introduction are well good, but... Uh-oh, why is she looking at me like that? This being combat class, I think a better introduction would be served by making Team Jade take the floor. Mr. Dekakis, if you would please come down. Gosh darn it. Yes, Miss Goodwitch. Break a leg, partner. Don't be so nervous. It's just a spar, remember? I'm sure you will do great, Noah. Just stay calm and remember your training. What little of it we've done. But they're right, I just need to focus. Now for your opponent, Miss Xiao Long. Alright, finally back in action. Oh, Yang. Wow, she looks eager. She's doing the steps to the arena 2 at the time. I get to pop your sparring cherry, D-boy. You should feel honored. I can't help but snore in laughter. That was a bold pun. Then I hope you be gentle with me. Way up in the stands I hear someone groan. It sounded like Weiss. I'll try, but I generally like it rough. Oh wow. That sounds like it'll leave you sorry later. Oh man, I'm stealing that one. There's 2 of them. All is lost. If you 2 are quite finished, note to self, you ain't like horrible puns. Yang likes horrible puns. Well, if you fight as well as you pun, this will be fun. She steps in a particular stance and, wow, I'm a fighting amateur, but I can tell that's some footwork. And considering her weapons, she's definitely a close range fighter. I don't think I'm that good, but I'll try not to disappoint. I crouch down and lower my weight, not bothering extracting my whip. I doubt she'll give me time to swing it around in an enclosed area like this. On my mark. That's the spirit. Don't hold back on me, D-Man. Show me what you got. Begin. Show me what you got, D-Man. Ember Celica. Think fast. Think fast. Those movements. She's no amateur. Think fast. You're doing better than I thought. Let's kick it up a notch, then. Shoot. She's strong. Ready to finish this, D-Man? That's quite enough. Ow, 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 ow. I guess I lost. That's the match. Mr. Decapkeys, Aura has entered the red. Hot damn, that was intense. God, Zhang, you're strong. Like, really strong. Second best of the first years in combat class, and don't you forget it. Second best. Yang had the upper hand the entire fight, and she wasn't even trying seriously. What kind of scary apocalyptic monster could #1 be, then? Excellent form as always, Miss Xiaolong, and I'm happy to see you're learning to pace yourself. I wasn't? I mean, yeah, that's absolutely what I was doing. She was just trying to make the fight last longer. Mr. Decapkeys, you have a long way to go to match someone of Miss Xiaolong's level, but I have to commend your instincts and insight. You adapted to an unknown opponent very quickly. I just need to survive longer then. No, Mr. Decapkeys, you need to win. Oh, right. For the next matchup, Miss Paulina and Mr. Winchester. Yang approaches me and offers me a hand to stand up from my seating position, which I gratefully take. Seriously though, good fighting. Consider you got your weapon not even a week ago, you were pretty awesome. I think you're more awesome than me though, but you know that already. Sure do, but hearing it never gets old. Itchy. What to do here? Is there someone training alone in there? Oh, I didn't expect to find someone in the sparring area still at this hour of the day. And again, I guess you can't obtain that kind of fighting skill by sticking to the bare minimum. Man, looking at our moving like that, I got a long way to go before reaching that level. Haven't you had enough exercise for one day? Hey D-Man, didn't see you there. You were probably too focused on kicking the ass of whoever you were fighting in your mind. It's a bit too early for shadow boxing. I was just going through some katas. Katas? They're a set of choreographic movements. You repeat them, add nuances until your body knows them by memory. Sounds boring. I made it sound terribly boring, yeah, but they're important. Whenever you fight hand-to-hand or long distance, relying on your weapons or your body, practice and repetition is important. That's how you learn how to do something right. She's making them sound important. And boy, do you need to learn. I mean, you moved well enough, but there wasn't any form. Fully aware of that, ma'am, and willing to learn. That's the spirit. My mouth. Hey, want to practice with me sometime? Well, I don't want to slow you down. Oh, shush. You need to repeat my movements. And good would say you're very observant now. Also, Noah? It's real rude to refuse when it's a girl offering. Oh wow, she's laying it on thick with the flirting. I'm ashamed to say it's working. And if you're really sure, positive. Okay, now stop before I do something so embarrassing to embarrass myself. Good. Now let's start right now. Right now? Got somewhere to be? Not really. Then let's start. First, pay attention to how I keep my foot. See? You took it quick enough. Yeah, but wow, I'm sore all over. Who would have thought that doing something slowly could leave you like this? Your movements your body isn't used to yet. With time, you'll be flowing through it like a river. Anyway, it's gotten late. We should probably get back to the dorms. You go on right ahead. I'll follow in a few minutes. You need a breather that much? Did I go too hard, too fast? No, but we'd be getting back to the dorm together sore and sweaty. You wouldn't pass on that opportunity for a joke. Tisk, ruin my fun, will you? Oh man, you are a fast learner. Self-preservation instincts, really? Never underestimate one's instincts. Good morning, Noah. You had an uninterrupted, restful night of sleep. I did? Good to know. How does she know that exactly? Thursday. Day 4. Damn it, no 4 neighboring seats close to each other left today either. And today is my fault. I forgot my tie and only noticed on the way to class. If we keep doing this, we're going to be acquainted with the entire school by the end of the semester. I can think of worse outcomes. See you after class. I look around slowly, searching for an open spot. Oh, I guess I won't be meeting any new people today. Is this e-tick invoice? Oh, Noah. Good morning. It's free. You can sit. Much obliged. I notice your team always gets to class quite tardily. Got a heavy sleeper on the team? Not that I know. It's just been random chances so far, really. Today I forgot my tie. Another day someone will. It's something else. Don't plan to make a habit of it, though. Glad to hear that. She's got a pretty melodious laugh. Well, she did mention a singing career after all. Speaking of sitting dispositions, why are you not with your team? I'm ashamed to admit that sitting close to Ruby causes me to lose focus easily. At least for dust class, I prefer being apart from her. Ah, yes, I can see that happening. So if she does this for this class only, it must be pretty important to her. I'll try my best not to disturb you then. Much obliged. This is so unfair. I mean, that other guy who hit on her in the library? I could understand. He looks cool. He actually put some effort into his first contact. Yes, Sean. But this one wasn't even trying to hit on her. He wasn't trying to flirt. He wasn't trying to court. Or was he, Ren? No, he wasn't, John. Right. And he even got on her bad side within 30 seconds of meeting her or something, but now they're all chummy. Maybe they're just being polite to each other. By the way, I heard from Ruby about your condition. Dreadful, really. Oh, it's no big deal. I just like to catch up to everyone else as soon as possible to be of more help to my team, though. That's admirable. If you like, I could show you my notes for dust class from the previous semester. Really? I wouldn't want to impose. Oh, nonsense. It'll be a pleasure, really. Polite my... John, the teacher arrived. What am I doing wrong, man? Everything. Really everything. I guess I'll take you up on your offer then. Wonderful. Hold your scroll then, please. That's my scroll number. Oh, come on. Oh my god, is this school haunted or something? If you ever want to study together, bring me up while you are around the dormitory. Will do. Should I call someone? Let's see, again, this is basically something that I have. Good afternoon, Noah. Hey, Weiss. Hope I'm not disturbing you. Not at all. I guess this is about my notes. Yep. Is it a good time? Certainly. Come to my team's room. Oh, come right in. I already picked the subject. We're not doing it in a chronological order? You would think so. I think we should prioritize on things you can understand without previous knowledge, which also tie into the current curriculum. Oh wow, she put a lot of thought into this. Darn, it's late. I should probably go. Thank you very much, Weiss. My pleasure. You have no idea how delightful spending time with someone who takes studying seriously is. Thanks for the compliment. It's kind of nice being complimented on your work ethic. Speaking of which, I have work in the morning. Morning, partner. Ready for another day? You know it. I'm especially ready for breakfast. You see my hair on my face. Aura class. Now this should be exciting. You look very interested, Noah. I don't look. I'm very interested. I answer her with a grin. Jenny is very cool. Learning the basic of Aura was interesting, and they saved both my saved my life. But I can't wait to get deeper into the latter, particularly because of my semblances. The prospect of activating some kind of secret power exclusive only to me. I'm so curious about what mine could be. The professor wants us to form pairs. Want to go, partner? Actually, why don't you pair up with me for today, almighty leader? I don't think we've trained together ever since Vacuole, right? Well, I don't mind if you don't. Cool. We'll see you later, guys. As to go, Evelyn gives Penny a small wink, which Jack misses. Which... I can understand my character being excited. A fucking power that's based on your personality. The way of personality. It's mainly, that's what semblance mostly is that something that resembles you as your power. I'm bad at describing this, but In the Ruby universe, semblance is mostly based off either personality, ego, or something unique to the individual itself. Like, oh, Ruby super speed, meaning she always wants to be there to help someone in time. Weiss's semblance is unique because it's a family trait. Something that's, again, unique mostly to her and her family, since no other family has a line trait of semblance. Like, even Crow and Ravens, like, their semblances are different despite the fact that they're twins. Yang's is... I'd say that pretty much describes... Yang's pretty much says herself that she goes Super Saiyan every time that she's in a pinch. I still don't know what Penny's semblance is, actually. I forget. Evelyn is a very nice person. She is, but Penny, if you wanted to pair up with me, you could have just asked. I doubt Jack would have said no. But, you are partners, and I wouldn't want... I roll my eyes as the professor tells us to spread around the room and kneel in front of each other. The exercise consists of focusing aura in certain parts of the body, matching what your partner is doing, or with his or her own aura. Penny, just because Jack is my partner doesn't mean that I can only spend an alone time with her now. I focus my aura around my head and I can feel Penny aura match my intensity and the position almost immediately. Also, I like to say something. YouTube, you are getting worse. Like, beforehand, to do the motorized thing, the condition that they put before was if you had over 10,000 views. Now they switched it to 1,000 subscribers. Like, not everyone can get thousands of views. Do you really like, you're just making it more and more difficult. Like, come on. Yeah, YouTube is getting worser and worser as time progresses. But the purpose of having a partner is to create a particular kind of bond with that person. And for the sake of that objective, it's only logical for the two people to spend as much time as possible together. True. Then why didn't you just refuse Evelyn's offer? She's your partner. I should also state that this game has flash warnings, but it's a bit late for that. Even as she blushes and averts her eyes, I can feel Penny's aura focus around her abdomen. I follow suit, but without the same speed, obviously. Because I wanted to spend time with you. We haven't since. Then you should have just said so, Penny. There's nothing bad about it. But Jack is your partner, and just because you have a partner doesn't mean you can't spend time with your other teammates or friends, silly. That was random. I normally be bothered by someone listening in on this kind of conversation, but we were talking out loud in a crowded classroom. And it's Nora and Pyrrha. The two girls are the pair practicing on our immediate right. Their appearance gives further credit to my theory that physical appearance on the candidate makes up for 75% of the weight of your application in Beacon. girl with the bubbly voice has red hair similar to Penny's, but with a different complexion and eyes. She's, well, let's just say that she's making me reevaluate the appeal of hips and thighs. Her friend, who's currently laughing at her partner's words, I bet has the longest, prettiest hair I have ever seen, and is she made out of marble? That's the kind of body an artist would give a statue. Nora, calling a person you've just met silly doesn't make for a great conversation opener. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you silly. Well, maybe a little, because you were saying silly things. Sorry for barging in on your conversation. I'm Pyrrha, and this is my teammate Nora. Noah, and she's Penny, also my teammate, and actually I think I may use another couple's voices to convince her that wanting to spend time with someone who's not your partner is alright. In that case, Pyrrha may not be the best person to... As Nora was trying to say, it's perfectly reasonable to want to spend time with people who are important to you. A good partnership isn't formed overnight, after all, and you don't think that being allowed to interact with one person may bring the other to resent that relationship? Real smooth. As Pyrrha, right? As she said, Penny, I don't think being partners means that you have to spend every single minute of every single day in each other's company. I like spending time with you and Evelyn as well. If you stop wanting to because of Jack, I may start resenting her. I see. Sorry for assuming, Noah. It's okay, Penny. Another day saved by Nora Valkyrie and Pyrrha Nikos. We didn't do that much, Nora. Of course we did. Morale is important on the battlefield. There's no battlefield here, though. You sure about that? I can't help it. I burst out laughing at her expression and delivery. Miss Nikos, if you and your friends don't go back to the exercise this instant, I'll be forced to give the four of you detention. Crap. We forgot ourselves, didn't we? Sorry, Professor. Wait until people hear that Pyrrha Nikos almost risked her detention. Nora, we should get back to our exercise. It was nice meeting you. Same. It was a pleasure. Though I wonder why Nora made it out like her friend risking detention would be a big deal. Maybe she's some kind of honor student. Well, I'm going to take a break. Stop here for the day. I'm going to stop this session here for the day. Ugh, my mouth. And my brain. Need to get it working properly. Which I doubt it's going to work properly tomorrow because I'm going to be dead tired. Tired after work. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope the volume's better this time around. This is the Anime Alley signing off. And again, I hope you enjoy the game. Shout out to Miles Kane. Your game is amazing. Shout out to your team. Good work. And see you around. Bye.